Hey guys, it's Ken. It's Friday. I am out on the road again. We're all the way down in, we're a quarter mile from the New York state line, right?
Yep.
We're actually going through New York. Took me about twice as long as I thought it would take to get here, about 3.5 hours, a lot of traffic on Friday. But we're picking up this massive collection of bikes. This is part one, so stay tuned. There's a total of, I think, 18 bikes. I'm not exactly sure. From the estate of Joe D'Elia, which was, what was his band name?
Joe D'Elia and the All-Stars.
Joe D'Elia and the All-Stars. Unfortunately, Joe passed away this June, and all the estate motorcycles were up for sale, and they called the museum. So we made a package deal price, 27.5% off of the asking price each. So they gave us a little bit of a discount to buy them all, and we did. So let me take a walk around, and I'll show you what we're buying here. Stay tuned, because there's a Honda Rune, which is one of my favorite vintage bikes, a 2004, coming from the other site. And what else is at the other site?
Nothing. Well, another Aermacchi there, another Harley Sprint.
There's this
Jason's
beautiful CB750F Super Sport. We just fired this up a little while ago. 7,000 original miles. We paid up for this one, but it's a real nice one. We've got a really nice Aermacchi 60. Was this 67? This one, I think.
69, I think.
250 Sprint that has got a brand new odometer and speedometer on it. They're a little dusty from sitting around because he passed away last year and he was sick for like the last 6 years, but that's a cool piece. Can't wait to hear that running. And then my buddy Phil Bonito is going to get a kick out of this. He just bought one of these to the museum, a Bridgestone 200. It is all there, and they said it runs good. They said it was in mint condition, so looks pretty good. We'll see. Can't wait to get this one started. Then we got a couple parts bike. We got, is this a CT110, I think it was? Or CT70? CT90 on off-road. And there's another CT90 over there. A Honda MB5 that supposedly runs. It hasn't run in a little while. This Benelli I heard run this morning. They just fired this thing up. This is a cool little, that's a Benelli 50, right?
Yeah, 50. Oh, that one's actually 70.
A 70, 69 or 70?
Yeah, 70 cc's. But the parts bike is slightly bigger. I think it's a 90.
And then there's a 90 parts bike that came with it. Here's the Honda Trail and Honda 90. I got all my Honda gear on. So I got my Honda hat and my Honda jacket and my Honda hoodie. So I'm all Mr. Honda'd out today, because I knew I was coming to buy a big Honda collection here. So got to play the part, right? So stay tuned to see the ones coming from the other site. This video will be part one. Part two is coming up. This is a CT90, right? Yes. I think, yeah, CT90.
C90.
C90 vintage Honda. We're gonna restore that one along with this one. This is a 160, right? Honda.
Yeah, that's a 160 Dream.
Honda Dream. Definitely a cool old piece. Look at the lines on this thing. Just a beauty. So we've also got this other Honda 65 right here, and I guess he was gonna restore it because he's got a brand new seat cover that we'll have to put on it, and that'll freshen it up a little bit. We'll get that one running too. So stay tuned. There's also some killer parts that are coming along with it. We've got a couple of NOS gas tanks. Aermacchi, this is like really hard stuff to find, 67 or 68 Aermacchi 250 gas tanks, and one NOS one that's unpainted. There's a total of 4 tanks, I think. In this box, this is a whole kit. This is a tank. This is a gas tank, and front and rear fender. There was a 4th one too.
I put it in your truck already.
Oh, you're putting it in the back of my truck already. So
yeah.
Stay tuned. We'll be at the part 2 of this video pretty soon. There's a bunch of parts, jumble parts that were for the MB5 over here, header and some other miscellaneous stuff. So stay tuned, and you'll hear all these babies running in the near future. So we got them all loaded up. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 bikes in here. Not that you can see, but trust me. And then we're going to the other site. I don't know if I have enough room for all of them with the Rune. Somewhere between 14 and 18 bikes. Time will tell. Stay tuned. This is one of the best parts of picking up old bikes, getting the old literature. It's a 1967 Harley Davidson Sprint owner's manual and the actual factory service manuals, which is awesome to have. This is the Harley Davidson 61 to 74 Sprint parts catalogs. The Bridgestone manual, owner's guide and service manual for the Bridgestone, and a Moto Italia parts catalog. Look at that. actual Harley Davidson Motor Company service manual. Very cool. So we just passed the New York line about a half a mile back here. Back into Connecticut, we're on the Stamford, New York line. It's supposed to be a 2.5 hour ride, but with Friday traffic, it took forever. Running a little bit late, but we got a half a trailer load and going to the next site, so that's where the Honda Rune is, so hang in there. We'll see what we got there. Okay, boys, it's 5 o'clock Friday. We're on a main drag here with a lot of traffic, parked in a really sketchy spot, but you know, people are coming up honking their horn and shit. I gotta get out of here, but I'll show you why. We're picking up this Valkyrie right here. This is stop number 2. Brand new Honda Valkyrie with 1,900 miles on it. So that makes it all worthwhile. And inside here, we've got the 66 Aermacchi Sprint, one of the nicest, cleanest, most original ones I've ever seen. A 72 Sprint, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 other bikes, and 2 in the back of the truck. Good news is we loaded it up. The bad news is we pissed off about 500 people in rush hour here, blocking the road, but we got it done, Charles, right?
You got it done. We gotta get out of here before we get hit.
Yeah, before we get arrested or something. But there she is, the Valkyrie. 2 beautiful old Aermacchis and a truckload of bikes. And a partridge in a pear tree.